Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is, of course, Randomite. If you're free to play, feel free to break all of your Randomite. However, if you are premium, please wait until tomorrow to break all of your Randomite, because tomorrow is premium user PSO2 day. We get that extra 50% rare drop rate. So, just wait for tomorrow, then break all of your Randomite if you are a premium user, because as we all know, the extra rare drop rate will give you more minerals as well as higher quality minerals when you break Randomite. So I just want to repeat again, if you are a premium user, please make sure to save all of your Randomite until tomorrow and make sure that you actually break it tomorrow, because that's when you get the extra rare drop rate. The next campaign that is also ending is Get the Flugelguard series Super Pre-Announced Urgent Quest and Boost campaign. Now, I know the Flugelguard weapons are still really rare, even though we have all these crazy boosts and this 200% RDR and preset skill rate plus 200%. But nevertheless, the thing that I think most people should be worried about regarding this campaign is, of course, the Winter 2023 and 2024 special scratch tickets, because this was guaranteed every single urgent quest that you did. So if you don't have enough of these tickets yet, you might want to take advantage of every single urgent quest that pops up until the coming maintenance, because after the maintenance, well, then you're not guaranteed these tickets anymore after every urgent quest. So this is the main thing that I would take advantage of. And, of course, if the Flugelguard weapons are nice, if you do happen to get one to drop, that's really awesome, since the Flugelguard weapons are considered one of the more powerful weapons, if not the most powerful weapon at the moment in game anyway. But do remember that with the coming NGS headline, we are getting new weapons and new armors. But then again, the drop rate for the new stuff usually is awfully low at the very beginning. So, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone farmed like crazy for like the first month and nobody really gets the new gear. Even though Sega does say they are trying to fix things, they are making things, the drop rate a little bit better. I'm not really keeping my hopes up too much. I am expecting the new gear to be quite the grind. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the New Year's Charm AC Scratch is going to be going away with the coming maintenance. This is the one where I get my current look, but more importantly, this is where you get the Motion Idol Samurai EX as well as the Motion Dash Samurai EX. So if you wanted either of these Motion EX items, this is your last chance to pick them up. Remember, these are not tradable in the personal shop, and you actually need to scratch X amount of times. I spent a lot of money in order to get these two. It was pretty much the only time that I did spend money. But if you are a free-to-play player, don't worry, you can get the Motion Dash as well as the Motion Idol, just not the EX variants. As you can see right here in the prize list, it is right here, Motion Idol Samurai as well as the Motion Dash Samurai. You just don't get the red glow on the blade. That is really the only difference. And as I said many times before, you will be able to get these EX variant ones later down the line, either through a future seasonal event or through a mission pass. These cool motion idols as well as motion dashes will be introduced in the game eventually. A great example is the current seasonal shop. So when we come to the New Year's seasonal shop, we scroll all the way down over here because I already bought it. But you can actually get the Motion Idol Fire Mage B, which, as you can see right now, it is freaking awesome. You get these two giant blue flames and you can get this totally free. So the Samurai EX will become available later down the line. However, it's just not now. You might need to wait like half a year to a year, but I promise you this will come into the game through a seasonal event or through a mission pass, and free-to-play players will be able to get this. So if you are free to play and you're like, Carol, this ain't fair, you gotta look so cool, just keep in mind that I had to drop like $80 to get this. Versus if you're just a little bit patient, you will be able to get all the cool stuff eventually. It just takes a little bit of time. But with that being said, I do have one of these exchange tickets. So let me know in the comment section below, what item do you think I should spend my ticket on? I can pick any item from this scratch. So let me know which item I should pick, because honestly, I don't know what to buy or what to exchange it for. My first instinct is obviously all of the hot items. So probably like the fist weapon camo over here, It is going for like a decent amount. 7 million, 7.5 million is a good amount of Meseta. However, yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below, what should I use my exchange ticket for, because I do need to use it before this scratch goes away, or else yeah, it would be such a waste. Alright, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Arks Records. So this week's Arks Records is Fleeting Fight. You do need to do this solo, just participate in order to get the 20 Arks Record badges. As usual, you're going to need the Arks Record badges in order to get your star gems, as well as all these weapon camos. Keep in mind, these weapon camos go away on January 31st, so you still have a little bit of time, but you know, you might want to pick up these weapons pretty soon if you don't have them yet, simply because these weapon camos just look really nice. But if you don't care about that, then just always pick up the star gems. You can never go wrong with more star gems. The next thing I want to talk about is the Growthment Exchange shop over here. Make sure that you pick up all of your customization discs A and B if you need them, as well as, of course, your LC capsules. I would definitely buy out all my LC capsules because remember, as I said before, we are going to be getting new gear. So when you do get new gear, you're going to need to re-augment everything. So the easy way is to just buy out all the LC capsules so that you have all of these LC capsules ready to go the moment you get your new armors and your new weapons, and you just slap them on and you're good. Now, of course, I would recommend people to aim a little bit higher. I would use these LC capsules as like the baseline. And then if you can aim a little bit higher and try to get the regular Gladiusol, the regular Halphinale, the regular High El Domina, the regular Gigas Mastes, so forth and so on, that would be obviously better. But, you know, you don't need to aim for excellence. You can just aim for the baseline for the majority of things. As we all know, the higher augments you go, the more expensive it tends to be. And so if you are truly min-maxing, it usually ends up being incredibly expensive. The next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Dreadscale Exchange. Don't forget to pick up your customization disc X. So remember, you are time gated on this one. You can only pick up one per week. So you do need this in order to max out your TA customization to level 10. So I highly recommend that you do pick this up every single week. You might not need it now, but you are going to need it later down the line. And last but not least is, of course, the Aegis Integra. So as always, we're going to buy all of our Aegis souls over here, as well as all of the different Dominas, because we are going to need all of this in order to build our Halphinales. Now, of course, we need to check the prices of Halphinales. They have stabilized at 1.3 million. As you can see, it's pretty extensive list of 1.3 million, which is pretty good, to be honest. I think 1.3 million per Halphinale is a very good price if you are planning to sell it. So if you're not planning to make Lux Halphinales, or if you need money right now, I do recommend just selling your Halphinales at 1.3 million is a decent price. Now, of course, you can gamble and you can hold onto your Halphinales and wait until, you know, the new armors drop and the new gear drops, and then maybe the prices will go up even further because people are like scrambling to make the Lux Halphinales. But I don't know. Personally, I think 1.3 million is pretty good to cash out now. But then again, you could be just like me, where you're like, nah, I'm just making my own Halphinales for my own personal use every single week, so I don't care about the market price. Unless it goes to like 10 million each, then I'll sell it, obviously. But at 1.3 million, I think it's a fair price. And last but not least, don't forget about your Alliance Exchange shop over here. Make sure that you do pick up all of your star gems over here. It's an extra 30 star gems just waiting for you to pick that up. So, wabam. Now, of course, there are also Genesis points that you can exchange over here. However, I don't recommend it. If you watched yesterday's video, I show you how to find the rainbow trees as well as the gold trees in other people's creative spaces. You can literally get 1,250 Genesis points every single day for less than 3 minutes worth of work. It's super quick and super easy. Honestly, I would not waste my Alliance badges on these things anymore. I would just get the star gems and maybe even the triggers, or just like anything else other than those. Okay, you can even get golden prim swords too, golden prim armors too if you need that. Yeah, basically I would not buy any of the Genesis points over here unless you're ultra super desperate, because with the trick that I showed in yesterday's video on how to find the rainbow trees, it makes life super easy.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.